Anything less, nigga, I don't want it. Fuck you thought, nigga, I'm getting paid, homie.
Hey everybody, it's Big E again. I got this watch coming to you. It's a Smith & Bradley. This is supposed to be an indestructible type watch that was developed by two police officers, one of them being on the SWAT team for 5 years and like a 17-year veteran. So let's open it up. You get it in this nice case, nice foam box, Smith & Bradley warranty card. You get a watch change tool, strap tool, and this is the watch. And I got extra links, I already sized it. So let's get this out of the way right here. Now, this watch is a quartz watch, and it was allegedly totally engineered from the ground up by these police officers, and it's a very high quality watch, but I don't believe it was engineered from the ground up. I believe this case was brought from the same manufacturer who makes MTM watches, because this case is exactly like an MTM watch case except for the 4 screws right here. So this case is definitely a nice case. It has screws in the no pins and sleeves, screws throughout. Every link has its own screw, both sides. Every link is screwed. Super heavy duty, nice bracelet. And I think the watch is special, and I picked it up because it has really, really good lume, and you'll see that in a minute. But it has, let's start from the top. It has a coated sapphire crystal that's really coated nice. Nice sapphire flat crystal, super clear, and it's coated real nice. Now, the bezel doesn't overhang anywhere, so you don't really get a good purchase on the bezel, but that is supposedly engineered into the watch so you don't bump the bezel. This watch is ISO rated for diving, so you can use it for a pilot type watch or a diving watch. It goes both ways. It's supposed to be an all-around watch, basically indestructible, and it is a super heavy duty 316L case with a really great bracelet. Now, the bezel is a 120 click bezel, and although it is hard to grip, when you grab it by these rider tabs right here, like a Breitling, you can turn it fairly easy once you get a good purchase on the bezel. But I will admit, it is a wonderful 120 click bezel. Although it is hard to grip, but you're supposed to, what they say, be tactically engaged with the bezel, so when you set it, the bezel won't get bumped. And I kind of understand that if that's the concept that they're going with. Now, you have really nice crown guards. You have a signed screw down crown, and under this crown you have triple O-rings like a Rolex Submariner. You have a triple O-rings, then you have an O-ring in the back, 200 meters water resistance, and I believe it probably can go a lot deeper than that. You have an all black sandwich dial, which is really good looking. And this model is a Smith & Bradley sans-13 Evolution. And if you notice, when you look at the dial, there's no 13 on it. Maybe that's why they call it the 13, with the absence of the 13. 13 being unlucky, and this being engineered by police officers, maybe they don't want to deal with any bad luck. But there is no 13 anywhere on this dial. So it's omitted, and it would be right where the 1 is, but there's no 13. Now, the lume isn't painted on. They call it a lume plate underneath the sandwich dial, and even on the hands they have these lume plates. That's not painted on lume. That's a piece of lume on a polymer embedded lume cut out into the hands, and also one flat disc underneath the dial. And I do admit it gives you really, really long lasting lume. and it does last all through the night without issues, without a problem. Now on the buckle, you get a fold-over buckle with a twin deployment clasp. You have a stainless steel fold-over clasp, and it's really done pretty nice. You have a couple micro adjusts, 5 in total. Screw down back with minimal writing on there. Just Smith & Bradley, water resistance, 200, Sapphire Crystal, etc. But I'm almost 100% sure this is the same case as an MTM tactical watch. But it's really good knurling on the crown, really great bezel, really great etching in the bezel. This is all done up lovely. This case is on par with like a Breitling case or something like that. That's how good this case is. This case is good. The only thing is the MTM costs about 3 times as much as this. This only retails for about $400. You can pick these up for about $300 if you find them. But the MTM, they want about $1,000 for one of these, and it's a different technology. The MTM uses LEDs to light up the dial. This just uses superluminova in that polymer casing under the sandwich dial and on the hands. Now you do have superluma painted on the second hand right there to match the hands and the dial. Now I'm going to give you a lume shot. Let me charge this up for a second. And you'll see it's luming already. I'm going to give you a lume shot on here. And that's what it looks like all night. It does glow all night. It's very, very strong lume. And it very long staying power, and it drains really slow. And this morning when I rolled over at 5 in the morning, it was still glowing really good. So this watch, it has a 10 out of 10 lume. The only thing that's going to lume like this maybe is a Seiko Marine Master, but a normal Seiko, it'll even out lume a normal Seiko. So it's really good lume. Whatever they put in here, this polymer lume is really good. So that's actually a plus. That's one of the reasons why I purchased it. But this is my my newest acquisition. It's now my favorite EDC watch, and it's a Smith & Bradley sans-13 Evolution. So leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. My name is Big E. I'm out, and God bless. 2 thumbs up, Smith & Bradley.